I would urge literally everyone to build a personal brand. Building a personal brand is the most valuable asset you can build online. Something that's never going to be able to be taken away from you, even if you get canceled on different platforms. If people follow you, if people know about you, they're going to find you. Just look at someone like Andrew Tate. He got banned from everywhere, and people were still fans. People still tuned into what he had to say. They subscribed to his Rumble as an alternative. They subscribed to him on Twitter or followed him on Twitter when he got reinstated. Like, having a personal brand is so powerful. If you manage to build a personal brand, you'll never go broke a day in your life. Think about it. You'll always have a means of marketing and warm leads that you can provide services or products to at any point. Obviously, you shouldn't take advantage of that and become unethical and start promoting bullshit that you don't even believe in yourself, but just understand the potential when someone genuinely likes you and follows you because they trust you and like what you have to say and offer. That is so powerful. Building a personal brand is the most important thing you can build online. However, it is fucking difficult. It is absolutely difficult. Right now I'm trying myself. I'm showing up multiple times a week trying to build my personal brand. Specifically here on YouTube. YouTube is my biggest focus right now because long form content is the best kind of content you can put out there. It's very difficult to catch and hold attention when you do long form. Short form is the best for attention. However, if you want to build those deep and meaningful relationships with your audience, you need to do long form. YouTube is the absolute best place to do that. It's the best place to build your personal brand, and then you branch out from YouTube to Twitter, to IG, and other platforms. But start with YouTube. It's the most important place to start in. Having a personal brand is absolutely crucial. You must build a personal brand. It may take you 1 to 2 years to make something out of it, or even longer. I know a lot of people have spent years building their personal brand, and they didn't start getting traction or views until years later. I think Alex Hormozy mentioned something like took him 6 years of consistent creating until people paid notice and paid attention to what he had to say. Same thing with this guy called Amadeo Jados, I think. He's a Spanish dude. He's also on YouTube. He started on YouTube. He posted every single day for years. He didn't get anything out of it for years. And then he gained traction. Now he's filthy rich. Same thing with Alex. He's filthy rich because he built that personal brand. None of these guys would become as rich as they've become without a personal brand. That's how you really create an influence and gain the largest reach. Because if you look at someone like Andrew Tate as well, obviously Andrew Tate was already rich before he was known. He didn't have much of a personal brand before 2022. However, that personal brand made him, a millionaire in the range of like hundreds of millions. Before that, he probably, wasn't too far off. He managed to succeed without a personal brand, but the personal brand certainly helped him. He was able to take over the internet with his marketing strategies, with his affiliate marketing strategies on his online campus, where people promoted, his clips and his speeches, his videos, all of these things as a way of gaining commission through his online campus, right? And he was genius. He built that personal brand, and now everyone knows him, and people will always buy from him. Same thing with someone like Alex Hormozy. Obviously, he built his business skills before that, but what the personal brand did, it got everything to the next level. For Alex Hormozy, for Andrew Tate, and for the guy I mentioned called Amadeo Jados. Like, these guys were doing well before, but now they're doing more than well. Like, it's in another league. And that is thanks to a personal brand. A personal brand is literally everything. And look at Iman Ghazi as well. Like, obviously he's a business genius. He's great at marketing, but at the end of the day, he's known for being Iman Ghazi. People will buy from him because they trust him, because they followed him for so long. That's how powerful a personal brand is. I want to take another example. It's someone that's kind of like not so much in the business space. He is running businesses, but he's not known for being a businessman. And that's PewDiePie. PewDiePie has been active on YouTube since, I think early 2010, even before that maybe. And he's still on YouTube and he's still doing well. He still has a ton of subscribers. He has over 100 million, which is crazy. But right now, he's just creating videos for the fun of it. And people are still tuning in. He's still getting millions of views per clip because he has built that personal brand. So if you're watching this right now, you need to understand that if you're trying to build something online, you have to prioritize your personal brand. You have to prioritize it. Even if you're building a business at the side and you feel like that's taking too much of your time, you have to prioritize a personal brand. You may not see an ROI in the coming few months or possibly even years, but what you're going to get out of it in the long run is going to set you up for life. Because let's say you build a business without a personal brand and you manage to build a successful business, but then technology and innovation catches up and takes out your business. A competitor comes in and fucking gets you out of the way. They compete you out of the market. Now you don't have a personal brand to kind of fall back to. Because if you have a personal brand, you can venture into anything and people will tune into that. Again, you should do it ethically. Don't take advantage of your audience. Do shit and promote shit that you actually stand behind. But if a business fails and you have a personal brand, you can always start a new one because you have the audience, you have the warm leads. They've already been soft closed, and they're going to buy because they trust you and they like you. They like what you have to say. But let's say you have a successful business, but you don't have any personal brand. You don't have a personal brand and people don't know about you and that business fails. Now it's going to take you months, possibly even years to build a new business and gain a new audience, and that's not the best way to do it. There are better ways to do it. If you have a personal brand, you'll never go broke a day in your life. So I urge everyone that's trying to build something online to build a personal brand. I'm doing it right now. I've been creating consistently for a few months now. I haven't seen much results, and I don't expect to see results either. That's the thing. I do this for the consistency because I understand the ROI. I understand what kind of investment comes into this. So right now I've been doing it for a few months, but I'm going to do it for years to come. I'm going to create videos every single week, a couple of videos a week at least. And I'm going to show up and do something every single week because I know in the end something will come out of it. But obviously, getting into YouTube and getting into personal branding is very difficult. A lot of people shy away from doing it because they don't know what to talk about. And I'm one of those people. I have no idea what to talk about. Most of the videos I put out there, I'm just winging it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no script. I have no pre-planned video or anything like that. I'm just speaking my mind and trying to provide some form of insight that can help you guys, But honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just showing up and putting something out there. And I think that's what most of you guys that are doubting personal branding in YouTube have to do as well. In the beginning, you will just gibber and yap about anything. It would just be a bunch of gibberish and a bunch of nonsense. But try to provide some value based on your life experiences, right? And eventually you'll find your voice. You'll understand what your audience wants to hear and what they want to watch. And you'll be able to kind of adjust it to them. But that will come with time. Right now, you just have to put something out there. Understand that personal branding is immortal. AI can never replace a personal brand. Never. AI is going to replace a lot of things. It's already done that. But it's going to get way worse in the coming few years. But something that can never be replaced is a personal brand. People follow people. People buy from people. You think an AI is going to replace Andrew Tate or Iman Gadzhi? No, because people don't connect with AIs. People connect with people. So a personal brand is immortal. It's the most important online asset you can build. Aside from your body is the most important asset you can build. There's nothing more important than taking care of your health. But the thing that comes next to that, which can lead to a lot of wealth, is your personal brand. Your personal brand is so important. Start building it. I urge you to start on YouTube. Talk about anything. Just put a video out there. Talk about your life experiences. Try to provide some value. You're going to get people hating on you, telling you that you don't know what you're talking about, or you're just, talking about a bunch of generic bullshit. like leave it be. Don't pay any attention to that. Let people hate, let people say what they have to say. Doesn't matter. Post something. Post something, and then post every week at least. Preferably multiple, days a week, right? That's how you're going to get the most traction. At some point I even posted every single day. Right now I post pretty much every other day, you know? And this is how you need to approach this. It is very scary, but do it. Do it. Post multiple days a week. You're going to get so much out of it in the long run. Right now, I'm not seeing any results. I have like 130 subscribers. It's nothing, but I don't care because I'm going to keep showing up. And I'm going to do this for years because I understand how important this is. It's more important than anything. It's a long-term play. You're not going to get any short-term, rewards, but the long-term rewards, they beat everything. They will surpass everything else. So do this, guys, as well. Start creating your own videos. Put them out there. Make them raw if you want to. If you don't know anything about editing, I know how to edit personally, but I don't want to edit my videos. I want to keep them raw. I just want to talk. I don't want to have any pause. I don't want to have any clips or any cuts or anything like that. Like if I have to pause in the middle of the clip, I will do so. If I have to think a little bit about what I'm going to say, I will do so. Sometimes it's very difficult to just speak in one take like this. It's very difficult. There may be someone in the background who's very loud and that may bother you, such as neighbors, or you may stutter and you may say something wrong, but I prefer doing it raw, just speaking to the camera and just putting it out there. Not cutting anything, not clipping here and there, just raw videos, trying to connect with an audience and provide as much value as I can. But again, guys, start building your personal brand. Do not sleep on that. It's the most important asset you're ever going to build. But yeah, that's it from me, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.